Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television's GPTV. I'm Brett. In my hands is Fist of the North Star Volume 3, reprinting the classic manga series in this beautiful Viz signature packaging. Just a hardcover, really nice, well done. It collects a whole bunch of chapters all in one setting. Obviously, third volume. So when we left off, Ken had met Rai. Rai is looking for a man with 7 scars on his chest, who he blames, as we find out, for kidnapping his sister. And Rai is as skilled as Ken when it comes to martial arts, coming from a different technique. So the question is, are the two going to clash? But first they got to go up against yet another gang. I feel like this series is kind of like a gang of the week sort of story where we can go find a new theme for the gang that they're about to take on. This one is wolves, who have some sort of technique involving wolves or whatever. Big giant leader who refers to everyone as his children. It's a little weird. So Ken and Rai go on to take on the wolves. Big battle, lots of fights. What's interesting is a lot of the chapters just feel like them standing around trying to figure out the puzzle of how they're going to defeat the bad guys. There's prisoners involved, like how do you get around that? Lots of different threats, and, of course the big bad has got a little technique of his own. We've kind of learned every single bad guy has their own thing, just like a video game. You get to the boss level, and the boss is a little bit more difficult than the various minions they take on. But, there's also mini-bosses along the way as well. It's another awesome chapter, another great volume of the series. Really multiple chapters, but another great volume of the series. And then what's interesting is reading through, I feel like you can see a lot of influence of stuff that came after. Like, I actually don't know the timelines, but there's stuff that reminds me of Street Fighter out of this. Like, obviously you got Ken and Rai, two fairly common names, but also, like, these are names of characters from Street Fighter. There's some characters in Fist of the North Star who look like they they were redone in Street Fighter, and at least there's inspirations. I'm assuming this was out before that, but I could be completely wrong, and it could be the opposite, or they could just have come up at the same time. But overall, it's really kind of interesting going through and seeing the influences. I mean, in the end, Fist of the North Star is martial arts version of Road Warrior. It's Mad Max with martial arts. Crazy gangs with all sorts of themes, lots of leather, masks, people that like showing off their chests with big muscles, and cool moves. It really does not get much more than that. Much more complicated than that. It's awesome. I've loved it. I never read the original, so to be able to dive in on these signature series, it makes me so happy to be able to do so. The other is, there's a little bit of color that goes into it. For the most part, it is black and white. But, every so often there's some chapters that have a little bit of red, blue, stuff like that. And, it makes a pop. I actually kind of would love to see this done with full color. Actually see all that in color. You can see some battles there. This is one, there's lots of fights. There's a lot of cool moves. Lots of, 10-finger death touch type stuff. And it is pretty awesome. I love this series. Buronson is one of the creators, and then Tetsuo Hara is the other, and they've nailed it. Every single one is just, it's so silly, it's so over the top, but it's just so good that it's kind of hard not to appreciate just for the technique and what they've done, what they've put together. This is a classic manga for a reason. Fantastic, another fantastic chapter. I highly recommend it. It's just fun. It's popcorn fun. Out now in shops, so you can go get it. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We'll have some links underneath this video. There'll be affiliate links, so we get a small percentage by doing that. You support our site, so thank you. And speaking of support, just watching our videos, you support us, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, if you're into graphic novels, if you're into manga, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading that manga, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games. you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.